All right, good morning. Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. It's inventory day once again. Let's check a couple things. Get my crosshairs working. Going to bring over, we're going to look at CME price limits because we have to now. We need to get the number and then the 13% of that. Actually, we're going to go energy. And then look at 38.38 is the reference price. So what I do is I take my spreadsheet, put 38.38 here, and this is, you have to be out of the market before 43.37 on up or 33.39 today on a down. Alright, so let's just double check that 38.38 reference price, and looks like we're in right now. Let's double check our contracts. Alright, so August is front month now. Today's day one of August being front month. So what do I mean? Down here in the bottom right hand corner you can see the volume. 126 counting, almost 127. And if you go to July, it's really close, but it's 101,000. So there's actually, for the very first time today, there's more volume in our, this is the first time in the contract third week of the month. At some point it rolls. So there's more contracts or more volume being traded in August today. So we need to switch contracts. You can see the active contract on CME platform, not CME, the CTS platform. When you have the active contract up, it shows you what's active right now, and that means the August contract. This is correlating with the price ladder now. Alright, so let's take care of our horizontal line. Needs to be at 0. Let's get that where it belongs on that. Everything else looks okay. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We have 2 red bar spikes so far. You can count these 2 right here, but there's going to be a higher one coming in soon. We'll use this volume here, which is 630 at 918, and offsetting will be this one right here, 350. So it's favoring long right now, all things being equal. Although obviously it can sell off and continue to fail. There's neither one of these bars on the red side is above 1,000, by the way. So need to be careful when you're using volume numbers. 350 is at 919. This is how the morning is setting up in front of the inventory number. 3P target's 106. 1/2 R is 14.5 is 15. Need to have this up and running. So that's right, 142. Well, that's actually a 4P target right now that I've got on there. 142. Yesterday the market did go down 4P, so it's possible that it can go down 4 again today, or up 4. Alright. Let's look at highs against lows right now on our spreadsheet. So our high has been 39.01, our low is 37.48. 39.01 and then down to 37.48 it says. So it's been down 4P today. 37.48 obviously coming up. recently, looking at the 15-minute chart, here was your high at 3:45 in the morning, and your low was here. So it ran 37.48 up to 39.01 from, looks like last night into this morning, and then it sold off from 39.01 to pivot point right now is what we see on the 15-minute chart. All right, so top down quickly. Here's our daily chart. Kind of hard to see everything right now, so let's get rid of. It gets kind of confusing when you have all the pivot lines in. But you can see that we had a down bar. All right, so that's be easier to see on the hourly chart. Here's our hourly, here's our dailies. So this was that day that went down hard. Then kind of consolidated for 2 days. Went up at the end of close, and then the last couple of days it's been in a consolidation mode, trying to get up here. So we see we're below our diagonal line that we've got on our charts, and we're in the pivot, and we're below this line too that we have on the charts. So it favors, the pattern's favoring a short, although we've got kind of a, see a triangle formation here that could zoom this up as well. So don't forget what the market has been up over the last couple of months. So is this the turning point over here at 40.44? That was the high back on June 7th. So we haven't attempted that high since June 7th. All right, so that's our hourly chart look at. See where we are in relation to time right now. 5 minutes to the report. Look at the 15-minute. Let's quickly look at the 10-minute foundation chart that we're working on. Here's with the bar charts. This was 5 yesterday, we said. Here's A, B, and C right here. So it could be starting a new trend, or this could be the 0.12, 3 we go down, and starting a new trend itself. But this was 5 from yesterday, and then this was this could be the ABC correction. A, B over here is above the 80 mark, right? None of this was above 80. And then C in here. All right. Quickly, let's look at the inventory number itself. What are we expecting? Well, that keeps coming out, but all right. So it's forecast of 0. That's never seen it. I've never seen that ever. That they're expecting no volume in crude oil. There's going to be no supply, no demand. It's going to be sitting flat at 0. Then use as much as we can. So that's hedging your bets, if nothing else. I've never, of the 5 years at plus I've been trading crude oil, I've never seen 0 as as a number. This is history. History. That's just it makes you wonder if that's a mistake. That someone didn't update the crude oil inventory number. Or maybe that person's on vacation or something. All right. Well, that's no help. All right. So once again, at the step 2, you got to follow the rules of not being in front of the report, and you have to wait for 1 minute after to come in. Let's look and see where our diagonal or vertical, or excuse me, horizontal. Geez, I'm going to go through everything. Horizontal line. I got one from yesterday, roughly right here at 37.82. I've got one up here at up here, and then I've got, looks like I got one that's obviously wrong. 40, that's got to be a diagonal line right now up at 42.15. So I need to get rid of that one. Let's go up there and get it. Let's go find it. All right, that was a diagonal line from yesterday. A quick way to just hit an A button. All right, so 3 minutes till the inventory number. Trading at the pivot point. How many times have we been to pivot today? Let's look at our 333 chart. See how many times we've been to pivot. All right, we've been to pivot once, twice, 3 times a lady. So this is the point of contention right now. Is it going to push down, going to push up, or is it just going to hang out here? 50 bar line is tilted down. 200 bar is slightly tilted down, but looks more flat than down. Down against the lows on this. Williams percent R. Blue bar. We have 1 minute to pass by. Low of this bar doesn't matter right now, going up against this. $38.10, $38.11, $38.10. Cancel. Three blues, 4 above 500, 1 red. What's momentum telling me? This against this is higher. This is all higher. Seems to be a draw on the line in sand right here. Let's put a horizontal line in right here. We've been there 1, 2, 3, 4th time here. All right, that low right there is 15.13 to sell right now. We got 3. We have basically got the 5 on right now. Highest volume bar is on the blue side now. 2 above 1,000. 1158. 1,099. And third highest is right there at 877. We'll keep the 2 reds plus this one. 627. Favors the blue. Cancel our short signal there. One, two, Alright, I want to look at this. Let's look at the 333 chart, smash it in a little bit. Here's the level that we broke right here. There's one here. And then up to the highs. Looks like 29 right now. It's 33. 33 on the short side. Settlement line right there. It's getting very close to it. Remove. Settlement at 65. Looks like the market's heading for the settlement line. Alright, let's look at GAN right now. What do we got going on here? 1, 2, possibly 3 right there. One more up. Then taking it on. $33 was the entry point to start with. Let's put that back on for now. Low right here is 38. Okay, that'll make 36 now. Really don't want to be in yet until we run the settlement line. Settlement line at 38.65. Okay, remove. Want to see it run through it, then we're going to try to catch it at 63 coming back down. High at 39.01. $36 is the current short on the GAN signal. Okay, let's move to 1/3 R now. In fact, I really don't want to risk more than 7 right now against this low. All right, good. I want to see it get up here. I'd like to see it get up to at least 65. The swing low is 40. Momentum is coming off its highs. What was the number? 1.2 negative. We got within a tick of filling us there. This mimics a market that wants to go up still, so let's hold it. All right, so let's refocus our GAN line a little bit better. We got 1, maybe 2 right here. This could be 2 and 3. So we got that's a question mark right there. This could be all 1 right there. That's probably all 1, maybe 2. All right, currently 32 to short. Watching momentum here, it's coming off its highs. Would expect a run towards settlement, but I've been wrong before. We have a head and shoulders pattern forming here. Here's your shoulder, here's your head, here's your other shoulder coming on. I'd prefer to see it run to this line though. Alright, so looking at our 15-minute candlestick, that's straight up. Our 10-minute, like that, looks like this. It's a pretty powerful bar right now. Both of these are powerful. Maybe some supply above 38.50. That's what we're seeing right now. Looking at our 15-minute chart right here, it's kind of where the market went to and repelled off of. It's trying to get through that. $15-minute formed. You got R1 way up here. Okay, that swing high right there is 38.59. One and a half P from there is 38.06. Right here. One P from there is 38.23. Right here. It gets me in trouble an awful lot. Let's see if we can hold this one today. Alright, it's made it down to 38.23, 38.06, 1.5 P, 2 P, 37.88, three P down if we can get it, 37.52, four is 37.17. That's where we need to shift to. To shift to 37.17. already been at pivot 3 different times, so I'm expecting that we could run through it. So this strategy is designed for a 3P target. That'd put it at 37.52. So we want to get somewhere between 52 to 17. That's our goal today. If we could hold this run right here. Now the market could have other things on its mind and go straight up from here too. This could just be a minor retracement in an uptrend. Do not like the way it's not coming down quickly right now. Hopefully we can break this 200 bar line right here. It's on the 200 bar lines on both and the 50 bar. It's all hanging out right here. So we need to make a run towards pivot quickly. No, well. All right, standing aside here. This is where it gets difficult. What made the market want to come up there? If it was a true down move, it would have kept on coming. My opinion, and it wouldn't have stopped right in there. Straight to entry point again. Here's what it looks like on a 15-minute chart. Pushing off that low and coming on up. Looks like it's got some business to do above right now. It's a pretty powerful candlestick bar, by the way. It's called a one-way directional off a cycle low. It's a pretty powerful bar that we were trading against. That's why I was very I was very cautious against that bar. There was supply above this line. They're trying to get there again. It's above the 38.50 mark. could be a deeper 1, 2, 3 right now. You just see high against high though. Right now the momentum, high against high, still favoring the short. Settlement lines up there though. Okay, low of this bar is 36. And put the signal at 30. Well, no, it doesn't. Cancel. See what happens at settlement now. Okay, that current 38.60 was the last time we went up. See if we can get through there this time. Once again, our plan is for it to run through settlement and then try to catch it on the way back down perhaps, unless it goes up really high and hard. All right, so this is looking stronger now. I do not want to get involved in this unless we break settlement. Looking for a high blue bar volume. Momentum is showing that still the high to high is not as strong. Low of this bar is 53. Another GAN trying to form here. Put a short in at 51 in case it falls quickly. And I can't catch it at 63. Do not want to be in prior to us running 65. Let's get rid of that for now just in case. It's a pretty strong 15-minute candle. going on right now. Without blue bar volume, I really don't want to be involved in it. I mean, it's easily could run our entry point and go straight up too. I do not want to get into that. Don't forget that it could run all the way back here and above 3901. It could be truly going up today. So I want to be a little bit on the cautious side. Respect what the candlesticks are telling me here. This is a powerful candlestick. It's a wide range bar, one directional. One way directional, wide range bar, closing. Look where it closed, right on top of all this level right there. Powers to be wanted it up there. I don't know why, but they wanted it there. That's what happened with price. Price is always true. Everything else is kind of a guessing game, but your price is true. This is where the market's trading. This is true. The only thing true about trading is where the current price is. Everything else can be smoke and mirrors a lot of times. All right, so low swing right here was 50. Now it's lower. Still hasn't gone through settlement, so might be wrong today. I doubt it though. I'm expecting this market to push down for a bit and then come up. Looking at Gann, what do we got going on here with our friend Gann right now? Got this one, possibly just one right here. So it's got some more of the things that it can do. How close did we get? We got within a tick of it. 64. I might be wrong today. Hate being that close to something. It's been like this all week though for me. The key levels have been traded off of. They don't let them get to them. See if we get confirmation on the 333 chart right now, high to high. This is where we were last time. This is where we were this time. Our momentum indicator is down on the Williams %R. Standard, Okay, let's fit our angle on a little bit better here. Now this is making more sense to me. All right. See if I can get up past that settlement line. It's looking for something. Here's your 15 minutes. Still showing a stronger signal. Doesn't look as strong on the 10-minute chart though. Here's what it looks like on the 10-minute. All right, so we want to shift to probably no more than 3p here. If we even take on a trade again. So our 1, 2, 3 is set up here at 35. Hope to get in it better though. See how far we bust through if we do. Got a bigger head and shoulders pattern going on. Would prefer to see it get through the settlement line now. And I'd like to see high blue bar volume. All right, let's fit this a little bit better. 1, 2, 3 is set up here. Don't really like it there though. Not against this GAN signal that we got going on here. Just fit this a little bit better. Alright, just in case it does run there, let's put it on. Be 36. Sure, 1, 2, 3 coming down. Three P target from there would be 37.57 on the high of 38.64. Swing high. Okay, only willing to risk 7. I don't have a lot of confidence in this. No, I don't like this trade at all. I'm taking it off. It's in a bunch of junk back here. It's not a clear signal. I've seen this one too many times. I've been to this rodeo circus. It'll go to my point, maybe a little bit under, and then it'll zoom up. All right, so been here 1, 2, 3 times now. If it gets under it this time, now it's truly a good signal. 35, 36. Although I'd prefer to see it move up again before coming back down. So hold on. I could be wrong today, so be it. Alright, so what do I have that diagonal line on? Let me show you why. So I'm looking at this. Still think settlement's in play. Push it down to get it to settlement. Told you I've been to this rodeo circus too many times. Hard to trade without volume coming in. I expect there'll be some stop running above here. They know what they got to get there. It looks like they're building it up to be able to run above it. How far it runs above, I have no idea. It certainly looks like they're building up, accumulating here, here, and here. So you can see some accumulation going on roughly in here, 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 back in here. All these are accumulating for one purpose, to get it above that line right there. To see, they want to, I would estimate they want to see what's up there. All right, so it's been an hour in right now. Let me pause here. Once we get up to that 65 line, or we break down considerably, and I'm wrong, I'll be back. So it's breaking down right here a little bit. Looking against this low right here. It might crest a little under it. 15-minute is showing differently here. All right, so let's look low to low. Here's the last low. Momentum was here. This low momentum, it looks conflicting here. So far this market has been down 38.11 would be 1.5p down from up here. Very close to reaching it. Up here at the 64 line. It's kind of like the line that confirms a down move when it reaches it type of thing to me. So today that is 53 ticks. From this swing high down to here would be what I would consider a 1.5p move. Trying to form a double bottom here. This is not easy. This trade signal is not easy. Got a double bottom failure right there at 15. It's an awful long way from 64 though. Then an up move. Now looking at our 15-minute, let's look at it a different way right now. Let's get rid of this. Reach back down to pivot. It's without volume though, so it's got me, I don't know. We got to respect the double bottom failure there. Alright, see if this has got any power now. Do not like it there. So it made it to 1.5p down, 2p down. I might have missed this whole damn move. That's the way it is. Just didn't see it. It's a difficult point to be trading with it conceivably at a swing low, cycle low. Controlled down move, accumulating, push it up one more time. Sometimes it just gets away from you. Alright, so what do we see here? Had a head and shoulders pattern. We tried to get in here, I believe, and it came back against us. I think I was in around here. It came back through here. Not very decisive today. Maybe I missed it today. Pausing. Now here's some food for thought. Gets above roughly 38.23, we could run for the high. Could run up here. I've seen this one too many times in my trading career. We've got all this, and then we shoot up like that. Basing here, maybe come down a little bit further towards pivot and then shoot it up. It's once again, man, you just see things. I thought we'd get above settlement line, and I was wrong. Been wrong all week on how far I think the market's going to go before it starts going the other way. I guess you can say the shorts are in control here. If I was testing it though, I would buy it back up to here and then push it back down. I think they know they can get through this line. So they're trying to, this looks like a bear trap to me. Alright, we'll pause, see which way we go. I'll be back. Alright, so what I added on here was the 1000 bar line that created these two things at 9:30 and where they found. So most significantly, get rid of that one. We'll hold on to the 65, but this is your range of movement right now. Honestly, I believe, well, obviously if it gets under that, all bets are off. And if it stays within 5 ticks of this low right there. But what I believe is going to happen is we'll push up something like this. Or it might be if it's a parabolic move, we might be able to take advantage of that on the way coming back down. If it's like this kind of an angle, just forcing its way up, then it's probably going to be up for the day. Dow's not really any help today. The indexes are mixed. E-mini S&P down 450, NASDAQ up, Dow down. That's not real helpful. Gold and silver are mixed. Bonds and the notes are up. Let's recognize where we are in relation to the market. We're in all of this junk right here. Let me blow this 15-minute chart up a little bit. Let's get rid of this. It's useless right now. Let's examine this chart. This chart seems to be a good chart to examine. So this is congestion right in here. This is the current trading range. We go 3 points of contact, come across this way. So we got a descending triangle that could break the point right here and possibly long-term push down. Otherwise, it could be forming a base to push up. Minimally speaking, that's a key point right there. And these are all key points. key point there, key point there, key point here right now. So 1, 2, 3 extension can bring it up like that. I don't like it in here though. Look, this is where we are right now. This is difficult. This is difficult trading. It should be a little higher, like that. So we've been in this area, not counting that, once, twice, 3 times. Now we're in it for the 4th time possibly. Pause. Alright, I'm going to make a corporate decision and call it here. Don't like the way it looks. Didn't move one way or the other. It's over an hour since the release of the report. The only possible thing I would look at would be the last half hour, except I'm going to golfing with my boy today. So I'm calling it. This will be, I don't know. I'm just going to pause here and I'll look back one more time. But I'm satisfied with standing aside right now. I just, if anything, I would have wanted to been short coming through here. And I would be covering probably above this level here. So if I was in, I'd be short, covering roughly where the 200 bar line is. Be back.